Hey guys, I'm Hart and I'm back with another Traylor Talks episode. If you've been following along these last few weeks, you know that we've been talking about the buying process and we have focused specifically on making an offer. We've covered a lot of ground. So far we've talked about the offer price, earnest money, closing costs, home warranties, as well as personal property versus fixtures. So in this week's video, I'm going to talk about contingencies. These are the negotiated terms in the contract that give the buyer or the seller the right to back out of the contract if these terms are not met or satisfied. So these are the ways you can legally terminate the contract without being penalized. And the three most common contingencies are financing, appraisal, and due diligence. If you need to get a loan in order to purchase the house, then you will be making an offer contingent on financing. This means if the bank determines they can't give you money, then you obviously don't have the money to buy the house, and therefore you're protected from being legally bound to making this purchase. Second is an appraisal contingency. This means the house must appraise for at least the agreed purchase price amount. And this contingency is important when you're getting a loan. If the home appraises below the purchase price, then the bank's only going to give you the money up to the appraised value. So let's say that happens. Let's say the agreed purchase price is $200,000, but the appraisal comes in at $195,000. At that point, you have four options. If you have the money, you can agree to pay that $5,000 difference out of pocket. Or the seller could choose to reduce the sales price to $195,000, or it could be a combination of those two. Maybe the seller reduces to $197,000 and then you pay the $2,000 out of pocket. But if you can't work out any of those three options, then the fourth option is you can legally terminate the contract, you can walk away, and you're not going to be penalized. And then the third common contingency is due diligence. This is the time you have to inspect the property. And we're going to do a separate video on inspections next week. But in a nutshell, this contingency gives you the opportunity to learn more about the house. And if you're not satisfied with what you find, you can either try to renegotiate the terms of the contract, or you can legally walk away. Of course, there are other contingencies that might be in play, and we would help you determine if those are applicable to you, but these three are the most common contingencies that you're going to find. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you have any specific questions or topics you'd like us to cover, just let us know. Tune in next week for another Traylor Talks video. Bye.